scouting out the fact that Hiva has not expanded anywhere, especially anywhere with a gas. I mean, Hiva completely has that mineral only that he could take, which I think he probably would have been better off to take because he would still have that up and running right now, and it would be 4 base on 3 base. I mean, you do want that that 4th gas, but if you're not going to switch to Ultralisks, then I don't see you necessarily what the point of it is. You do want those Defilers up in the field, but you can handle Defilers and Ultralisks with the amount of gas off of if you've got 4 of them running. But just too many Science Vessels in the air. There's about, I think I saw 4 of them there. And yeah, we've got something floating out in the 12 o'clock position there for Fantasy. I don't know what building that is. Kind of strange. Probably a factory. Fantasy's pretty good with floating factories, as we saw in the beginning of this game. But yeah, I think he was actually trying to take the 12 o'clock position there. Not going to work. Ultralisk Den is up. However, with all these Defilers getting irradiated, it's just not going to work out too well for him. A Lurker there also in the bottom right there, going to try to, I don't know, do some damage to that command center. Not going to work with all those tanks there. And Zerglings in the middle of the field doing some damage, but having to run away from that Medic Marine army. And here comes this final push to the top left. I think once Fantasy takes this out, he's going to be good to go. I think he wants some tanks there alongside, but with all these Science Vessels, he could probably D-Matrix, as we saw earlier. He can just D-Matrix one Marine up there. Oh, but Dark Swarm, so not going to be able to do it just yet. And I don't know if you noticed this, but when you were talking there, we saw a Lurker running alongside that Medic Marine army for a good half a minute. So apparently Fantasy's and Hiva's multitasking not on par. The Lurker was just kind of spy lurkering around and I guess lurking around. God, what a horrible analogy. Spotting out those forces, and Scourges being used extremely effectively on that engineering bay. Just wow, great micro there from Hiva. Oh god. Yeah, mined out in the first 2 bases there for Fantasy, but he's got 2 more bases running, and yeah, he's in a great position to take this one down. Ultralisks again are out in the field here, but Fantasy has had map control from the beginning of the game. He's got the middle of the map, and Hiva absolutely has no other options to take here but that 6 o'clock. He can't take the mineral only because that Medic Marine ball, as we see there, a big cloud of yellow. A yellow snowball of Medic Marine in the middle of the field there. And he's going to look to push into the natural here. Not going to work, I don't think. Firebats and tanks, all that splash damage.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Yeah, don't do it, Hiva. Do not eat that yellow snow. So, again, irradiates going off over everything. And, yeah, it looks like Fantasy's looking to do his final push here. And if he can take out that hive and everything, he's going to be good to go. Still defending his Hiva, but I don't think it's going to be that effective for him. And I don't think it's going to pay off in the end.
Yeah, I think maybe the cool thing is Fantasy had so many, had Science Vessels at the start with irradiate, which scared the crap out of Hiva. He immediately stopped with the Mutalisks and switched to something else. But then Fantasy didn't really build that many Science Vessels. He went to well, yeah, he went to the tanks and everything like that. He doesn't have that many, no mass amount. So I think maybe with the early hive that Hiva did make, he could have made Ultralisks and tried to do it that way. And I think he would have been better off with just going straight Ultralisks instead of trying to bother with the Lurkers, which apparently he's not that good with, especially on this map, where you could far easier use Ultralisks to surround the Terran army, because the Lurkers can just be bypassed because it is such a huge place. Anyway, yeah, it's not looking good now, is it? There is still, well, there's 2.5 bases. Oh, nice plague. Nice plague on every single Science Vessel that was there. Now you need a unit to kill those. Do you have that? Let's go find it. No. Zerglings? No. But it's a nice last-ditch effort that, of course, happened because Fantasy wasn't really paying attention to his Science Vessel anymore. Firebats! Oh! Oh, Firebat, ownage of the hatchery. That's... yeah. Making it clear, there's 2 letters you need, mate. And that's called... they're next to... well, I don't know on the Korean board, but it's next to F and to the left of H. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. GG. So, yeah, sweet. SKT1 goes up 1 game and get to see Fantasy play again. Fantasy, my favorite player. God, I love it. So he's going to go on. I don't know who he's going to be facing. So we're going to see, though. Fantasy going on to the next set. SKT1 goes up a match. Strange, weird game. Kind of weird, but yeah, dominating nonetheless, I think, from Fantasy. So good game. Missing the high five on the mascot there, but good game. See you in the next set.